top 8 TikTok theories that makes you question reality. Number 1.
I see that it says the moon landing was fake. Why is it fake?
All 6 were fake.
How are they fake?
Hollywood did the moon landings for NASA.
If
One
they got
picture
proof-
proves it, sir, right here.
How? Talk to me.
2 guys playing golf. 1, 2. Third guy always stayed in the orbiter 60 miles up, so who pushed the button on the camera to take the picture?
Maybe it was time
No
lapse.
timer, no remote shutter. Who pushed the button on the
Damn.
camera? F-A-K-E, sir. Here's the rover. Lots of footprints, no tire tracks. How'd the rover get there without leaving tire tracks, sir? F-A-K-E, sir. But you know why they faked the moon landing?
Why they fake it?
To beat the Russians and to give us the first pictures of this. And they lied again because it's flat.
What?
And watch this, sir. The boats are not upside down, sir.
So you
The
telling me-
boats are not
You
sideways
think
because
that-
the water's flat.
You think the
and
earth is
see
flat?
the kangaroos, sir?
What about kangaroos?
They're not upside down because the earth is flat.
How's the earth
Duh.
flat? How? What? So explain the sun movement.
The sun's doing circles over the flat earth, sir.
So explain when there's hills and the sun gets blocked by the hills. Does it just instantly get cold?
Well, it blocks the sunlight. Sunlight's hot.
So if the sun was to fly over and it got blocked right here, it'll get cold right here?
You know why they call them airplanes? Because they fly in the air over the plane.
Oh my God.
That's called language,
Oh my
sir.
God.
And the boats are not upside down or sideways because it's flat. Duh.
So where's the ending to the water if the water's flat?
The White Beach, Antarctica.
The white beach.
The White Beach, Antarctica. The blue dome's at the edge.
So if the sun rises over there all the time.
Oh, shit. You've been living on a flat earth your whole life. You just didn't know it, sir.
This-
Flat earth gravity.
We're actually on a hill.
Oh, my God.
We are on a
The
hill.
water's flat.
Well, we're
And the
keeping it-
boats are not upside down, sir. What?
Gravity.
No, it's
Gravity
like,
pulls
it's
us
like
down.
low bullshit, sir.
Gravity pulls us down.
To the flat earth, yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody's upside down. Duh.
Number 2.
Let's see if they can explain this one. Can't wait for all the scientists to comment. You intelligent human beings, believing everything you're told. Did you see it? I'll slow it down for you. This is a live NASA stream, by the way. Bunch of phonies. I thought they said the moon was a rock. So how is this possible? The screen glitched. Flat Earth, baby. Let's guru.
Number 3.
So, let's get the obvious stuff out of the way.
You're not human, are you?
Well, it's tough to get any more obvious than that.
If I had to guess, I'd say you're a program from the machine world. So is he.
So far, so good.
But if that's true, that could mean you are part of this system. Another kind of control.
Keep going.
I suppose the most obvious question is, how can I trust you?
Bingo. It is a pickle, no doubt about it. Bad news is there's no way if you can really know whether I'm here to help you or not. So it's really up to you. Just have to make up your own damn mind to either accept what I'm going to tell you or reject it. Candy?
You already know if I'm going to take it?
Wouldn't be much of an oracle if I didn't.
But if you already know, how can I make a choice?
Because you didn't come here to make the choice. You've already made it. You're here to try to understand why you made it. I thought you'd have figured that out by now.
Why are you here?
Same reason. I love candy.
But why help us?
We're all here to do what we're all here to do. I'm interested in one thing, Neo, the future. And believe me, I know the only way to get there is together.
Are there other programs like you?
Oh, not like me, but... Look, see those birds? At some point, a program was written to govern them. A program was written to watch over the trees and the wind, sunrise and sunset. There are programs running all over the place. The ones doing their job, doing what they were meant to do, are invisible. You never even know they were here. But the other ones, well, you hear about them all the time.
I've never heard them.
Of course you have. Every time you've heard someone say they saw a ghost or an angel. Every story you've ever heard about vampires, werewolves, or aliens is the system assimilating some program that's doing something they're not supposed to be doing.
Number 4.
Let me tell you how I think the world actually works. For a long time, if governments wanted to do something that would not be in the best interest of the people, they had to create an event that gave people the emotional energy to agree to something that they would otherwise usually not agree with, like going to war. So for a long time, they would stage false flag events, where that comes from back in the day when pirate ships would put a different flag of a different country on their mast and then attack another ship, and people that were looking were like, oh my God, France is attacking Germany. And then everybody that saw it was like, well, we got to go after France, right? You get it, false flag. Well, for a long time, we didn't have these surveillance devices, so we would just believe what the government said, like the Gulf of Tonkin that got us into Vietnam, or like 9/11. Everybody didn't have amazing surveillance technology back then, just kind of flip phones. So we were like, dang, I can't believe Osama bin Laden did this, and people with box cutters took over planes and did unbelievable maneuvers. Now we got to go take care of these weapons of mass destruction and get rid of some governmental leaders that aren't cooperating with us. Oh, and all the politicians' families happen to get all the contracts and make billions of dollars. I know lots of war vets that'll tell me they have PTSD and trauma because they realized they weren't in a war on terror. They were being used as a pawn. Even though they had honorable intentions on joining the military to fight terrorism, it doesn't matter. They were still a pawn. Well, now that everybody can call BS on things because we have stuff like Twitter and we can communicate, the government knows everything about everybody. You think Hamas isn't being surveilled? You think people texting back and forth about their plans wasn't known? Come on. So they can't do a false flag. They actually prod real events to happen so they can emotionally manipulate everybody to do what they want. And that's what I think happened with Hamas and Israel. It was planned, unfortunately.
Number 5.
The word God in the Bible, for example, is mistranslated. There should be an S on the end of every word that says God, singular, should be plural. If you go back and really analyze the translation of the word God, it should be gods everywhere. They took off the S to usher in monotheism, the monotheistic mindset of a one-God religion, but it really is gods. And even God slips up a few times in that book. Whoever wrote it says, there'll be no other gods but me. I'm a jealous God. That comes from Amun-Ra, aka Marduk, from ancient Kemet. That really doesn't come from the creator of the universe. In the book of Deuteronomy, all these wars that are happening, God is sending people to kill, murder, and torture other people because he says, one person over here doesn't believe in me, and I want you to kill the women, kill the children. It even says you can take the virgins as wives, now you have abduction, and then bring the spoils back to me. Well, why does God need spoils? So you can tell this is all man-based. This is not God real heavenly based.
Number 6.
Comment down below if you think this is real.
Number 7. Number 8.
Check this shit out. Just watch. Currency across. Look. Look at the UFO up in there, dude, through the microscope. What? So many hidden symbols, man. No one looks. Hidden in plain sight. Ready? Bam! Look at this. What's that look like? Ready? Keeps going. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is entertaining. Check this out. Jump on the top. Look. Sim. Look at this. Markings. Check this out. Ready? Wham! Voila! And we didn't make an agreement or know about these things. Dude, we're putting them in secrecy on the money. Look.
Subscribing is free.